Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here again with another video. I want to talk about jealousy and the signs that people have jealousy in them or that you're dealing with a jealous person. And jealousy is a feeling of anger or bitter resentment, um, desiring what someone else has. Okay, a lot of jealousy is fueled by insecure people, people who are insecure about themselves. And insecurity is when a person lacks confidence in themselves. Now, a person who has jealousy in them, um, they don't have to be jealous of your material things, your houses and cars. It's not just, a person um, being jealous of houses and cars. They could be jealous of your confidence. They could be jealous of the fact that you got the guts and the confidence to get up there and do something that they don't have the guts and the confidence to get up there and do. So jealousy is not all just about houses and cars and stuff. It could be your personal traits, your qualities, your confidence. They could be jealous of anything. Okay, let's start with number one. Signs you're dealing with a jealous person. Jealous people will always try to find fault in you. In everything you do, they'll try to make you look bad. They'll talk about you, gossip about you, put you down. They always got something negative to say. People who are jealous and insecure about themselves will always put you down and find fault in you to try to make you look bad because they're insecure about themselves. You know, um, I actually um, tried to do something positive, and that jealous spirit hit me, from somebody else. They tried to knock what I was trying to do, um, and try to make me look bad, you know. And jealous people, they'll always try to turn your positives into a negative. They'll always try to turn it around and try to make you look bad. You know, I don't care if you're standing up for a cause. I don't care what positive things you're doing. If you're around a jealous person, they're gonna try to make you look bad and try to turn your positive into a negative. Okay, let's move on to number two. Jealous people will always try to compete with you. Lord have mercy. Don't we all know that? Jealous people will always try to outdo you. They'll always try to be better than you. They'll always try to outshine you. Okay? And you not even competing, you just getting up doing something that may be in your heart to do, or you just getting up doing something that you want to do, and they trying to compete with you and trying to outdo you, outshine you, you know. For example, if you get a new car, you want to get something new. You get a new car, you get a Nissan Altima, then they turn around and get a Mercedes. They not buying that car because of a jealous person, not buying that car because they want a new car. They buying it to outdo you. Those are the type of examples I'm talking about. And these are this is coming from my personal experience. So, I know, you know. So number three, jealous people always copy you and mimic what you do. They try to do everything exactly the way you do it. That's a sign of jealousy, copying you. Now, I'm not speaking of a person being inspired by you. Like if you inspire somebody to do something to better themselves, to motivate themselves, and they like for example, if you're a life coach and you inspire somebody else to be a life coach, and they, what I'm saying, I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about A person who try to copy you, for example, if you start wearing your hair a certain way, then they go out and start wearing their hair a certain way. If you go out and buy a new pair of shoes, they go out and buy the same new pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? If you wear your hair, you decide to start wearing your hair blonde or light, then they go out and try to, you know, get their hair light, or buy a blonde wig because you wearing it, not because they want their hair blonde, but because they trying to copycat you, you know. So those are the type of things that I'm talking about. Let's move on. Number 4, signs you're dealing with a jealous person. Jealous people, they always have to be the center of attention, and they always have to be in the spotlight. And when the spotlight is not on them, hey, they will do what they can to put the spotlight on them. If it's not on them, they don't feel right. You know, you could be doing anything, an event, and if you got jealous people there, and if they're not the center of attention, um, or the main one in the spotlight, then you know what I'm saying, they get jealous, and they may try to make you look bad or others look bad to try to put that spotlight on them, or you know, you could post something on Instagram or Facebook, and then they'll have something negative to say about your post just to bring that attention or that spotlight on them. You know, jealous people will always try to embarrass you or humiliate you in front of other people to try to make you look bad as well. Um, for example, I remember when I graduated, I got my degree, and I was just, you know, doing something to better myself. And one of the guys that I worked with said, you know, don't be thinking you all that. Don't be thinking you all that because you got your degree. I said, I ain't thinking I'm all that. Where is this coming from? You never said anything. You know, he's never said anything about that before. But see, since he's in school, you know, and he hasn't graduated yet, that spirit of jealousy kicked in. And I'm not competing with anybody. I'm just trying to better myself and get my degree for me. It's not about nobody else. But people will feel insecure about themselves, you know, and try to, and like I said, they'll try to make you look bad in front of other people. When he said this, you know, oh, you don't be thinking you all that because you got your, he said this in front of other people. And I'm like, what is he trying to put me? You know what I'm saying? What is his problem? You know, because I don't act like that. I don't feel like I'm that way, you know. And but it's that spirit of jealousy, you know, trying to embarrass you and humiliate you in front of other people. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. Number 6, jealous people will always try to belittle you, bully you, pick fights and arguments with you for no reason at all. You know, people that's jealous, they will find something to argue about. You know, um, they will find something to belittle you about, bully you about, and to, you know, it could be for no reason, and it's usually, you know, maybe for no reason at all. You know, people who have jealousy in them, they look to fight about stuff. That's part of that jealousy, that jealous spirit that's in them, and that insecure spirit that's in them. You know, they figure if they bully you and try to make you look bad, then they'll feel better about themselves, you know. Um, let's go to number 7. Jealous people will always try to tear you down or pull you down. hmm Try to do something to hurt you. They will try to break you. Jealous people will always try to tear you down. hmm try to tear you down. Again, trying to make you look bad. Jealous people do that. And jealous people, they'll try to do harmful things to you. You know, I remember my driver's license got stolen in a law office before. And the person that stole my license, she was jealous because at the time, I was just coming out with my magazine. I put the lawyer on the front cover, and the girl that was jealous, she was her campaign manager. Make a long story short, I guess she got jealous because she thought that the lawyer was going to give her position to me, but I didn't want her position. You know, after my driver's license got stolen, I reported it to the police and I left, you know, because I don't have time for that, you know. So, number 8, jealous people, they start a lot of confusion. Um, the Bible says in James 3:16, I believe, that where envy and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work. Anytime there's a bunch of confusion going on, always know that there's jealous and envious people around. Okay. Also, number 9, jealous people laugh at things that are not funny. I remember one time I was talking to somebody and we was kind of having a conversation, a serious conversation, and we was talking about like college and degrees and stuff. And she's like, "Oh, so what is your degree in, or what are you studying?" And I said psychology, and she started laughing, and I'm like, "What's so funny? You know, what's so funny about that?" I mean, because I can study whatever I want to study, but um, people that have jealousy in them, they give themselves away. So they laugh at stuff that's not funny. That's just a simple example, you know. Also, jealous people want to keep you at the bottom. People who are jealous or have jealousy in them, they want to try to keep you down. It could be your boyfriend, you know, you trying to go to school or you trying to better yourself, and he don't want to see you better yourself. He want to tie you down with babies. He wants you to stay at home with him 24/7. It could be a boss, you trying to move up and get a promotion, and they want you to stay in the same position. They don't want you to move up and get ahead. They want to keep you low, keep you down on the bottom. Those are that's another sign of jealousy, or people that have jealousy in them. So these are just a few signs, of several signs of jealousy, that I have experienced in my life. Of course, there's also more signs than these that I've mentioned, but I wanted to kind of share some of my experiences and what has happened to me, and maybe like help someone else identify when you're dealing with someone who has jealousy in them, or if they have the spirit of jealousy in them, or a jealous person, sorry. So I'm going to end this video with that. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video.